What's happening, guys? Safety Liner C2 here in Tucson, Arizona, US, world, Milky Way. Milky Way sounds really good actually right now. Anyways, first things first, if you're not already following my Flickr page, you should go and check it out. Now that we're back in the school year, I'm posting on a more regular basis, so you should go check that out. Link is in the description. Alright, so we are back with the question of the month now, and let's go ahead and go over last month's question, which is, what is the first bus you drove, or first bus that you want to drive? So let's get into that. Alright, Michael's Gaming HD said the first bus I would like to drive is an FS65 or a C2. But living in Illinois, both of these buses are not too common. You know, it might just be where in Illinois you are, because I'm pretty sure up in Chicago they have some C2s and maybe a few FS65s left, but don't quote me on that. Crown Bus 32 Katrina said, the first bus I ever drove was a 1978 Supercoach, 671 Detroit diesel, Fuller 10-speed transmission, tandem axle. Ooh, tandem, nice. I was 17 years old. I have driven many since then. On a side note, I'm glad you and Adam took the opportunity to drive 3. Hey Noah. My husband and Luke picked up that bus in Santa Maria, California in June of last year. As you probably know, I accidentally won it in an online auction and ended up trading Luke in order to get number 9 back. It's an awesome bus. It was probably one of the only Crowns I've ever owned that went 70 miles per hour on the open road. Oh man, I didn't even think to go 70 when I was driving that. Oh well. Caleb said, Illinois Central School Bus, aka North American Central School Bus Laidlaw, and Southland in Canada are the best contractors. Oh god, here we go. But anyway, I haven't driven a bus yet, but when I do, it would be anything IC or a 3800 International chassis. But I would also drive anything with a Cummins as well. I hope to own a few buses when I get older. Yeah, I do too, but right now, not looking too good. Garacat Studios said, I've obviously never drove a bus, since I'm not even old enough for my permit yet, but the first bus I would like to drive is a 2002 International CE or an 03 CE. Man, I know a few people who would really get along with you. Trucker57 said, obviously I haven't driven a real bus, but my first choice I would choose a 2003 or 4 high headroom Thomas FS65, specifically one that's most likely to be retired from my district in the 2019-2020 school year. Bus 25, typical Ohio specs, yellow roof, yellow hood, black rub rails and wheels, incandescents all the way around except for the LED upgraded stop arm, which is the only bus in my district that has one. She's also one of 2 buses that have an air horn here in my district, the other being an 07 or 09 C2, which is the next bus my district bought after 25 because it's bus 26. Well, that makes sense. Either way, if I didn't get a chance to drive an 03 or 04 FS, I would choose a 2010 C2 with a Mercedes OM 926 LA engine. Might be an OM 925 or 920, I'm not really sure. Yeah, I don't really know engines all that well, so I don't know either. Jeremiah Satterley said the first bus I would like to drive is a Bluebird All-American A3 RE. Nice choice. LWD Crazy Man said, first bus I drove was my first bus I bought, 2003 International 72 passenger Bluebird with a DT466E and a 5-speed Spicer with hydro brakes. Too bad I had to sell it recently. Well, I hope nothing bad's happened to it and you sold it to someone who's actually going to use it, so. Also, you should make one of those update videos on the little Wayne thing that you're building. Pretty cool. Bus Driver 11 said, 2019 Bluebird Vision full LED Texas spec Cummins ISB 6.7 or a 2000 International Thomas 3800 with a DT466E, and it's bus 27 at a Palestine ISD. ICCE 83 said probably a 2040 ICCE with a hydrogen engine. Or if I end up buying 83, then it will be a 2018 ICCE with a Cummins 6.7. Well, 2040, huh? Gosh, to think I'm old now. James Bailey said the first bus I would like to drive would be a C2, the year wouldn't matter. Great choice. Joshua Manny said the first bus I would drive would be a 2007 Bluebird All-American because Bluebird is my favorite brand, and all my life I've ridden a Bluebird All-American and TC2000. I'm only 17, but yeah, it would be nice. You know, I actually really like A3s. They're probably my second favorite All-American. Tech Spotlight Modding Company said, I want to drive my baby 2004 Corvette 3800 bus 3909. Come on with the Corvettes, come on. Jerry Standard said, the first bus I would like to drive would be a Thomas FS65 with a manual door and Cat C7. Jesus Arios said, the first bus I would like to drive, to be honest, is a Thomas Vista or a 2016 HDX, but that's going to be a while till I can drive in general, so yep. A Vista would actually be kind of interesting to drive. Clayton said 1989 Thomas Ford B700 4x4 party shuttle. You know, if that's going to be anything like John's bus, then I'm getting a plane ticket and coming up there so that I can see that in person. Flowgrown4995 Brady said the first bus I actually drove was a 2002 Thomas HD 3944, albeit during an interesting scenario, not bad. Well, I'm not sure if I want to hear this scenario or not, but feel free to comment if you want to tell it. Austin said probably a 2005 ICFE or RE, or a 2011 through 14 CE with a MaxForce DT, or a StarCraft Dodge. Jalen Maiden said, I would like to drive a 2003 ICCE Amtran, and I drove a 2018 CE with a MaxForce DT. Jalen Maiden again commented, and I want to drive a 1987 International CE. Huh? What? Just gonna move on. Bus driver 1615 said the first bus I would like to drive is a 2014 EDS ICCE. Ross Buckner says, I have not got to drive one yet, but I'm planning to buy one this summer, which, you know, we're at the end of summer, so Ross, you better have bought one, and if you have, and I go to Spring Fling next year, you better drive it out there, because I want to see that. Kevon Williams said, the first bus I would like to drive is an Amtran Genesis. Cameron C. said, I would like to driver a 2010 C2. BusGuy790 says, my first bus I drove and owned was a 1990 Chevy Vanguard Ward, and I now own a 1981 International S1700 Bluebird. He has videos of both of those on his channel, so I'll put it in the card up here, and I'll also link it in the description. Monica said, I'd like to drive an old Crown with a Detroit. You know, driving a Crown is, it's pretty great. You know, I speak from experience, so. Wolfie Furno said, the first bus I want to drive is an HDX. School Bus 80 said, the first bus I drove was a 2012 C2. Griot Entertainment said, I would drive a 2008 ICCE with a MaxForce DT. Caleb Schwartz said, the first bus I would like to drive is a 2006 ICCE. C2 Vision Fan 434 said, a 2011 Bluebird Vision or a 2010 C2. Gavin said, 2017 CE. I would never drive a Bluebird unless it's a 3800. Okay, what if I give you the one that PJ drove? And last but certainly not least, DeLeon King Online HD said, a 2018 Bluebird. I'm gonna assume you mean Vision. Cool. Okay, so I'm asking this question because, you know, school is starting back up, and I think that it's a good question, and I can do whatever I want on my channel. Well, within the YouTube terms of service and whatnot, you get the point. So this month's question is, what bus do you ride? Or if you're out of school, like yours truly, what bus comes through your neighborhood? Or if you don't even know, then just say hi and we can have a conversation. So I'm obviously out of school, but I do have lots of brothers that do go to school. And they ride a either 2012 or 2013 ICCE. Now, unfortunately, I don't have a picture of said specific bus, but it's pretty standard. White roof, black rub rails, all incandescents everywhere, single stop sign, MaxForce DT. So it's nothing too fancy, but, you know, it's not terrible. So it's as simple as that. What do you ride, or what comes through your neighborhood, or whatever. So let me know in the comments below, and like always, I will read out the comments next month, and you'll basically get a free shout out. So yeah guys, that is pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe right down here. It's a magical red button that says you are now subscribed to Safety Liner C2. Make sure you comment up here, down here, over here, or over here. I don't know where they put it, don't care where they put it. Make sure you also give this video a thumbs up, or there's just going to be a bus that just blows up out of nowhere. I don't know. And make sure you also share this video with a friend. Show it to your mom, show it to your dad, show it to a guy in a random street. I don't care, don't get raped. So yeah guys, that is pretty much it, and thanks for watching.